What's up? You rocking with Snitch, and I'd like to welcome you to the Hood on. What's up? What's up? What's good to everybody? I'd like to welcome everybody to the motherfucking Hood on Lock. And as always, I'm CNCO official, and I appreciate everybody tapping in. Hey, yo, check it out. Today's topic, of course, is Alpo Martinez, well-known New York rat gunned down in the New York streets. It's been going viral the last few days. I was going to tap in yesterday and do a story, but the YouTube streets was kind of flooded. Plus, I wanted to get a little more detail on the incident before I just jump off the porch with the story. So I got a few videos I'm going to tap in and show y'all like I always do. Y'all go ahead and hit the link in the chat if y'all want to come up with your opinion on this shit. But without further ado, let's go straight into the news report of well-known rap Alpo Martinez being killed in these New York streets. The streets don't play. Let's go.
Drug lord Alpo Martinez shot and killed on the streets of Harlem. He was a larger-than-life figure who seemed to defy death.
Hold on, y'all. It's always some technical difficulty with some shit. Why the fuck I couldn't hear that shit? The tab is not muted. I'm gonna mute it now.
Of cash
and I'm gonna unmute it.
Immortalized in dozens of rap songs, and the movie paid in full. But it all came to an end for Alpo Martinez right here on the streets of Harlem, right where it all began. These are exclusive photos of Alpo Martinez on previous visits to Harlem in recent years. But his latest visit turned out to be his last. On Sunday, about 3:20 a.m., police were called to Frederick Douglass Boulevard near West 147th Street. A dark red pickup truck crashed into parked cars. The driver was shot 5 times in the chest through the car window and killed.
I heard 5 shots, one and then four consecutive shots after that.
It was Alpo, but his driver's license and other IDs had his witness protection name of Abraham Rodriguez with a Lewiston, Maine address. The murder.
Hey, it's fucked up to be known as a snitch, but when the news put your snitch witness protection name out there, Abraham, I mean, he not here no more, but that's some cold shit, though. Let's go.
Scene stretched for blocks up to 151st Street. Alpo had been given a new identity when he was released from a Colorado Supermax prison in 2015 after serving more than 20 years for 14 murders.
Look at the bullet holes in his window.
He couldn't seem to stay away from New York.
He's been seen riding around Harlem most of the time. He's been seen down in Harlem a lot.
In addition to the murder convictions, Alpo was widely believed to have turned on many of his former associates in order to shave years off what could have been a life sentence. There is no shortage of people who may have wanted payback.
Other than him being who he is, there seems to be a thing with guns going on that everyone's, it's getting out of hand with the guns. Everyone seems to have a gun right now.
Sources tell me that Alpo may have been shot while sitting in his car further down the block.
And that's crazy. With strict New York gun laws, niggas still out there with that pistola.
As well as surveillance video to get a clearer picture of what really happened. In Harlem, I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You check this out. I got another video that's gonna break down how it actually went down, y'all. He actually was there or read the report, broke it down for you guys. Here we go, y'all. Y'all check this shit out. Y'all go check out Mosaic Monk YouTube channel if y'all like the video. Let them know the Hood on Lock sent you.
So that's where Alpo car was at. And Alpo seen something going down right here. So Alpo pulled up right there, and he pulled off. And as he pulled off, that's when Buddy and them blew at him, started shooting him. They started shooting him. The bullets started just hitting the man's car. Boom, 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 boom. So he get to driving off. They blowing at him some more. His car stopped. He keep driving. It's a police precinct right here. So when he gets to the police precinct, he been hit 40 times. So he been hit so many times, he ended up crashing into these cars. You feel me? He ended up crashing, and that's when he bled out. You feel me? Alpo.
A prime example of like Alpo shot in Harlem.
Man, 55 killed in Harlem drive-by shooting. A 55-year-old man was killed in a drive-by shooting on a Harlem street corner early Sunday. The victim was struck multiple times in the chest and a hail of bullets fired from a passing vehicle on West 147th Street near Frederick Douglass Boulevard just after 3 a.m., cops said. EMS rushed him to Harlem Hospital, but he couldn't be saved. His name wasn't immediately released.
Twitterverse is humming, and it looks like Alpo might have been taken out in a drive by the.
Every rat that is running around has gotten a pass from their community. But when you think about it and look at it, people, family members were hurt. You know, there was a lot of people, family members hurt. And for that kitten to get this honor like that, it shows you. It shows you. He's not what?
We up in the A
What y'all say he was.
Drop A. Mel Maxey. You know what this kid is already, right? I don't know who he is. Pole life. We're doing the pole life. Marcus Burns was good, baby. Mo B.
All right. Yo, this is Alpo, and I'm tapped in with my main man, up for debate.
So he is out there high side doing the most. I guess he either was not afraid to die, or he felt like he was just that nigga. Like, now look, check this out. This is Alpo. They saying he revisited the guy that they claim he killed. Check this out.
Brought Troy Reed. We're gonna have some conversation about some stuff we've been talking about with each other for 15 years in prison, and now we get to talk about it. I get to
This
talk
is
about it as a free
Alpo
man.
supposed to be visiting a nigga they say he killed.
Do you mind taking me on a tour exactly of where it happened, how it happened?
No.
You know, and kind of walk me through it.
Right here where I was meeting Rich that night, and I pulled up right here. He got into the van right here, and once he got into the van, I knew I had to lock. I locked the doors, and as I was pulling off, I was asking him, because it didn't take long after I pulled off. I was asking him like, "Yo, Rich, where did you get that coke from, man? That shit was good," because I wanted to make him comfortable. That shit was good as a motherfucker. He's like, "I got it from my connect." So yeah. So from there, I knew he was lying. I turned to my little man. I gave him the nod. Once I gave him the nod, my little man spent, because he was short, so he could stand up in the van. Next thing you heard was the 2 gunshots. Bang, bang. Richard slumped over, and it happened. It happened right here. It happened right here.
At this light.
At this light, it happened. I'm saying, in my mind, I'm saying to my little man, yo, he's dead. He's done it. He just got hit with a 357. Twice. The only sound I heard was, him releasing his breath, his last breath. So I'm assuming that he's dead, and I need to find a place to put his, leave his body without anyone seeing me and seeing the van or just. So the only place I can think of, and just driving it, and it's just so funny. I'm saying City Island, but I'm not even sure if I wanted City Island. But I just knew I wanted to get off the streets and get onto a highway.
How did you feel? Was you mad? Was you angry? Like, what was going on in your head?
I was very mad. I just killed a nigga that I loved, a nigga that I was getting money with, a nigga that I called my brother. We kept driving this way, and until I can find a remote spot to leave the body. Go around this turn right here. Yeah, loop it real quick.
You see how cold this nigga is? This nigga that murdered somebody because he's out on snitching on niggas. He can brag and talk about it. How can you feel sorry for a nigga like this?
Once I pulled over, my little man, Gary's probably like 5'.
What's good with my nigga Joe? Salute for tapping in.
One something, so I'm trying to stay behind this. I'm trying to stay behind the steering wheel. I'm trying to stay in the driver's seat just in case we got to pull off, and have him go dump the body. But when he went to go try to dump, get Rich out the car, he couldn't pick him up. He couldn't pick him up. Rich was bigger than him, so he couldn't move him to put him in the woods and all that. So now I had to get out the van to go help him. And when I went to go help him, Richard made a sound. So that shit startled me. Oh shit, he's still alive. So I grabbed the gun. I grabbed the gun from my little man and put one in his head. And then I had to pick him up. And dump him in the woods and leave his body. I was able to, get him where he needed to be. And then we jumped back in the van, and I made sure I didn't skid off or anything like that to leave any kind of tracks. And we left. And we left, and the rest, the newspapers. The rest was history.
So we just basically heard this nigga brag about a murder he did for whatever reason. And then now he's dead for snitching and other reasons, I'm sure. And people supposed to feel sad for a nigga like this? Hell motherfucking no. And y'all check out Whack 100 and what they had to say up in Clubhouse. Let's go.
I definitely want to give you my opinion, man. I feel like, yeah, they both shit, but they not the same. One nigga's a street nigga, you know what I'm saying? One nigga, like Caddy said, he brought pain to a lot of people's family. And I feel like both of them is living two different lives. Like 6ix9ine is not in the hood. He's not like he's, you know what I mean? He's in the suburbs, bro. Like he's living that type of life. Like he's not really accessible like Alpo is or Alpo was, you know what I mean? So but that's just my opinion.
And if we want to get technical, right, bro? Like, come on, bro. Yeah, the little nigga did what he did, right? But remove the little nigga from the equation, and Shotty and Mel and all them niggas still got a case, bro. That little nigga was not the catalyst to that federal investigation. In fact, he was being investigated before he even came around. Now, again, I'm not condoning what the little nigga did.
It sound like me.
He participated in certain shit. In my opinion, he should have just took whatever was coming to him. 2-3 years, whatever. That's how I feel. But at the end of the day, that investigation, he was not the catalyst for it, bro. Them niggas was being investigated before he came around. You remove him, them niggas still go to prison. Again, them niggas ain't got life. Them niggas got 15, 10, 8. They gonna see this. They gonna see daylight again, bro. Now, of course, nobody don't want to be in prison, but them niggas did shit that put them there, bro. So we all know when that happens, we man up and do what we do and hit the street again. Again, when I go back to Poe, yeah, Poe put niggas away for good. But he also was responsible for 15, 16 murders, man. That's different. 16, 17 people that's not going to be able to see no light no more, bro. 16, 17 families that mourn somebody mama fainted, somebody grandma's had a heart, whatever, bro. A lot of pain was caused, bro. So that's what I'm saying. The kid and him is two different individuals. Yeah, both of them cooperated, but they two different individuals, bro. And like homie just said before I started talking, if you're going to start talking about 6ix9ine being next, and y'all got a whole list of motherfuckers that should go before the little nigga.
That's a fact right there.
That's a fact. What's the word, Black?
Jim Jones.
Man, what up? Shit, I'm back. I'm back on the other side of the world.
Yo, what's up, Black?
So I say this. It's not, don't even make it a matter of that.
Bunch of weirdos claiming, like, listen, whoever got out on the boy, right? It really ain't had nothing to do with his past at all, right? But I see a bunch of niggas, like, making comments that wasn't making no comments when the nigga was alive.
That part, bring that shit out.
Because, see, this what niggas knew, though. Niggas knew he'd pull up on you still, right? He was, you go to his Instagram, he was catching niggas that was calling him rats and making them take pictures, and like, this nigga called me a rat, so I made him shake my fucking hand.
Here go Wax 100
right?
defending a rat again.
So
he
that's what I
getting
don't
good at
respect.
this
Like,
shit.
look, nigga, if you know you had nothing to do with that, nigga, don't beat your chest, right? That really ain't had nothing to do with the past. You know, that's some shit going on right now. You know, nigga getting into it with a few niggas, you know, so that's just how it go. And all you old niggas, like me, that's why I play it how I play it. If these young niggas know you got a certain rep and you bump heads with them, nigga, get down. Cause they gonna be nervous off the rip. They already don't know how to fight, and all they doing is coming with the gunplay. So you get into it, you an old head, and you got an old reputation that's known for that type of shit. You right? Nigga, boy, you better not. Don't play with that.
They got no cover.
What's that?
Says you in the Matrix.
What she
What's up
say?
with it? I don't know. Hey, you in the Matrix.
I said the young niggas ain't got no codes no more. They don't follow nothing. Nothing's.
I mean, but it ain't the code always been when it comes to some gangster shit to kill a nigga anyway, right? You know that code didn't been. That's why with the man I was talking when he was saying 15, 16 bodies. You know, a nigga can't ignore the type of business that Alpo was off into, and we know what come with that. You know what I mean? Nigga violate, nigga steal, nigga come show. You know how I went back in them days.
Yeah,
that's just what that was, right? That's that's what that your mama, your dad, everybody was in jail. Sometimes a nigga knock somebody down, you can get caught. Right?
It's definitely
and a nigga knock a nigga down close to you just to send you a message, nigga. Don't do no talk. Right? You know, that's how that was. So, you know, I don't think the nigga was running around just knocking niggas down, but you know, he was playing his hand. Nigga was in New York, my nigga. You know, that's a gangster's town when it come to moving weight and work. You know what I mean? That's just how I go. Always been like that.
Hey, yo, Wack. You I guess we about the same age. So like when it come to like when we coming up, you know, you got no good niggas, you know what I'm saying? And you know, no good niggas got some niggas that love them and some niggas that don't love them. That's just the nature of a no good nigga. But you also got some dirty no good niggas too. And if I'm making a correlation, Alpo was what we would have considered a dirty no good nigga.
No. I ain't gonna say that because you gotta remember, bro. Let's go back, since we from the same era. Let's go back to those fucking 80s and them fucking early 90s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's really talk about how it went. Bro, your motherfucking strength was only strong as the weakness that you had. If it was known that you let your brother, same mama, same daddy, get over on you, the next nigga was gonna try you. So you had to knock your brother head off. This is what it was. Let's keep it gangster. This is what it was.
That's right.
Let's keep this what it was back then, right? So you gotta remember, you dealing with a nigga, right, who had the bag, had the work, and it hit the streets that his man was upping the price on him. Now people know your man is upping the price on. So you gotta remember, that shit, comrade and brother, that shit meant something. And the only way you was gonna stay solid with a nigga was to treat that nigga the same way he treated you. So once a nigga took from you, so let's take 100 keys. 100 keys times 5,000. You do the math, right? And a nigga mine, you took that, right? How I supposed to go? I don't give a fuck who it is. It's just real shit, right? So the people on the outside say, yo, man, that was your man. But nigga, how much was it my man? Nigga took $500,000 from him, right? So you had to be a savage, cold heart. Bro, this is why I wasn't a drug dealer. My whole fucking family, bro, come from that shit. That could have been the easiest game for me. But one, I watched the whole movie. I think a lot of niggas watch half the movie, get excited, get up and leave the theater, right? Because it always turned out the same way. 7 million years, everybody dead, some crazy shit like that, right? Right? Two, I know, bro, I used to be a young nigga, man. I used to have to watch my uncles take their friends to that back house, man, behind business, man, and shit got weird, right? I'm like, damn, man, that's just... But the politics and the nature of that business, nigga, is sadistic and dark. You know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I know some niggas too that went
so
through
you
similar...
can't call a nigga greasy when he's doing what a nigga in that position gotta do to stay. Because, you know, the minute he allowed to happen, he fooled. You know that. It could be the coldest of the coldest. The minute word get out and he let this one nigga beat him, the next nigga gonna beat him.
I'm not saying I don't disagree with you, Black. I ain't gonna do that, you know, because I know you speaking from...
No, we just talking about the code.
You know
like, we just talking about what niggas was forced to do.
I'm out here on the East. I'm in New York, you know what I'm saying? And I can't speak for the whole country or the world. I can only speak for the section where I'm familiar with. I know some niggas who had similar issues who didn't handle it, who didn't wait till a nigga was dealing with the kidnapping of his little brother and all that to pick his head.
Well, wait. You know that was two different situations now, bro. Look, I ain't from New York, but I've been playing your backyard since the Purple Cap days. A long time. I mean,
so you don't think you don't think that he was? You don't think what you saying?
You know he ain't had nothing to do with that. Me, you know that.
Right, but I'm challenging you on what you said. You're saying that you feel like that he's not egregious in certain things that have happened. I mean, I've heard...
No, because you know why? Okay, look, let me put it...
egregious, bro.
Listen, watch this. Wait, watch this, nephew. Listen, bro.
I'm listening.
What you saying that's just like saying the middle linebacker is a savage because of how hard he hit the quarterback when he sacked him. That's his job, my nigga. We talking about the game. And if a nigga beat, or you think a nigga's plotting or insinuating, nigga, you know you can't leave him talking. You know, cause then he really come. That's just like what I'm saying. Like, this nigga just wasn't waking up playing Debo, playing robber, and like the nigga was protecting his home front and his position for his profession of what he did. Let's be real. And what come along with that? Some savage shit. That's fact. You forced to do that. And now a nigga that's running around here like Omar, remember, rest in peace. Omar. Yeah. Right, that was a savage nigga, you know what I'm saying? But bro, his position and his business and what he had to do to maintain that, and we talking about back then, nigga, you a New York nigga, you know, them was the days, right?
Whack, I think what a lot of niggas are saying to you is, you got to remember, this is the one thing here. Rich Porter was loved in the hood. He was loved.
Don't nobody give a fuck what that means to the nigga that you stole from.
I'm gonna bring it home though. With my point of view.
Yeah.
Rich Porter was loved. In that era, people didn't start loving him after he died. He was already loved when he was on the street.
But so was Alpo. Them niggas was boys.
Not the same way. But I got you. I hear what you're saying. If the role had been reversed, I think the people that are saying who don't really have the compassion for him, I think what they're trying to say is that if the role was reversed, they don't think that Rich would have did him the same way. That's what they say.
Now watch this. Now, bro, watch this. Answer this and be real. Be real. You dealing with two different type of niggas. If Poe even thought Rich had a problem, Rich didn't have to say nothing. What Poe was gonna go do for Rich?
Oh, he did it.
He gonna go knock a nigga down.
Yeah,
you know that. So you dealing with two different niggas. You dealing with Rich was a total different type of nigga. He was a nigga of reason and I hate to say it, right? Because of that week.
Ain't it crazy how this nigga Whack act like he knows everything about everything? On top of that, he supports, it looks like 2 snitches now. Like, y'all better watch out, man, because it's like he ready to give it up if it comes down to him ever being in some shit, y'all. And I'm just giving y'all personal opinion, y'all. But yeah, this is my members only content. I know I had to give the members only some content, y'all, because y'all pay for y'all memberships. So I definitely want to make sure y'all got something exclusively for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all later. I am Senseo Official. I'd like to welcome you motherfuckers to the Hood on Lock. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
So you want EVs, you have come to the right place.
DJ Khaled with Fiends. Put your hands up. My hood nigga, can you stand up? If you not from here, you can walk it. And you not.
Wow! I'm watching this live.
What's up? I'm rocking with Snitch, and I'd like to welcome you to the Hood on